I am Jerry Wolf, and I'm a tribal member of the Eastern Band of the Cherokees here in North Carolina. We would call South Africa in our Cherokee language Anigunagedinha, and that means where the black people live. Anigunage means black people. Anigunagedinha, and that's where they live. South Africa. I've traveled a lot in my time. I've been to South Africa.
Wow.
Yeah, down to Joburg, Kruger National Park. You been there? Good. Yeah, and I've been around, and I went on a lot of mission trips, to South Africa. We were there in 1990 and 92. We were there for a period of time. 92 is when Mandela was released from prison, and we were coming home on that very day, so we didn't get to stay for the celebration. I was born September the 28th, 1924. I'm 88. It was bare. We didn't have anything here, just trails, walking trails. Maybe had a store, one or two stores, old stores down here. One store up the road here, about 3 miles, and we'd walk. We didn't have vehicles. There was no vehicles. There was no television, no radios, no telephones, no nothing. It was bare. Well, I go around and I tell a lot of stories, a lot of old stories that I heard. You see, as I mentioned, we didn't have television to watch, so my daddy, my father, he would always sit around a big fireplace, and during the winter when it's cold, and he'd sit there and he'd start talking about the different areas, and then he'd tell a story, and a story, and a story, and so that's how I learned a lot of the stories, and a lot of them I didn't learn until later on, later in life. I kind of picked up some of them. The Cherokees, we had to go to a boarding school when we were like 7 and 8 years old, and we were not allowed to speak our Cherokee language in school. If we were caught speaking our language, we were strapped with a belt, strapped across behind, and they try to put a stop to any part of our traditional signs, language, any kind of dances, that we performed. The U.S. government did not like it. The federal government, they didn't like it. They said, no, we want you to learn English and learn the English way. So they were trying to make us Cherokees into a different nationality, I guess I would say. And after the Congress said they made a big mistake by trying to stop us from speaking our language, they said we made a big mistake, and they wanted to apologize for that. So someone said, well, they're always making a big mistake.